Mr. Bones. Until next year. Oh, you're such a handsome devil. Yes, you are. Oops. You can have it, too.
Oh,
Hey.
hold on me.
Need any help? You know, if you sound a little more enthusiastic, I might believe you really mean it.
What'd you say?
Exactly. How you doing?
Not great. Not good. Poor.
Stop. Right there. We're not going any lower than poor.
I hope not.
How's Hart? How's he doing?
So hard, Reva. Everything with Hart is so hard. I have to keep remembering that he loves me.
And he does love you.
He's been under so much strain lately, you know?
Yes, I do know. And you know, the more I think about it, the more I think that's exactly what's going on with Joshua.
With Josh?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, last night, he was acting weird.
How?
He was short with me. You know, crabby. He snapped at me a couple times. In fact, it was more than just a couple of times, and that's not like him.
No, it's not.
I'm just trying to figure out where it was coming from. What caused him to act that way.
What exactly did Josh say?
Well, it's not important what he said. It's the way he said it.
Well, how was that?
You know, it was silly, really.
Reva, tell me. Stop trying to avoid.
I'm not avoiding. I'm cleaning.
Come on, you know, if you talk about it, it's going to help. It's going to make it easier. Talk to me.
He came down really hard on me in front of Terry DeMarco. I mean, she pulled him out here to talk to him. She needed some kind of male advice.
About what?
This can't go any further than this room, okay? Frank hit on her. And she needed to find out what she should do about it.
Frank Cooper?
Yeah.
Hit on Terry. That's hard to believe. That doesn't sound right.
No, I thought the same thing, but Terry said it happened. And why would she make something up like that? Josh seemed to believe her.
Really?
Yeah, he was very quiet and intense, and then when I came in here and asked what was going on, he snapped at me.
Just for asking him a question.
I'm telling you, Cassie, it really shocked me. Not to mention the fact that it embarrassed me. And the worst part about the whole thing is that later on, when we were alone, I tried to nuzzle him back into a good mood, and he said that I never take him seriously. I mean, we were having such a great evening earlier.
What aren't you telling me?
Nothing.
I know how exasperating you can be, sister dear. What'd you do?
I'm telling you exactly how it happened. That's it. Josh was acting like some kind of pod person, you know, like alien creatures have taken over his body.
Josh, a pod person. Come on.
Yes. E.T. phone home!
Sorry to interrupt. You sound like you're having such a good time.
You know, you took another life off me, Terry, but it's okay because I have some to spare. Come on in.
Thanks. How many do you figure you have left?
What, lives?
Well, you've survived so much. Car crash, attempted phony murder charge.
Annie Dutton. Surviving Annie Dutton, I think, was the most important thing I've ever done.
Amen to that.
Actually, I came to apologize for last night. I selfishly monopolized Josh's time, and I'm sorry.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
Well, I don't want to cause friction between the two of you. I mean, you're a wonderful couple, and the last thing I want to do is have you two get into it.
Well, we didn't. I mean, it was over before it started. It always is.
I'm glad.
You know, that's the way it is with couples. You know, you get into it, you work through it, makes you stronger. The harder it is to work through it, the stronger you become. I mean, it's Cassie, you are a perfect example. I mean, she's going through a hard time with Hart right now.
Yeah. And what I'm holding on to, I mean, the only thing I'm holding on to is that Hart told me that no matter what, he wants me by his side. You know what? And I think that if Josh and Reva can handle what Annie threw at them, you guys can handle anything.
Anything. But you know what? She's gone. Good old Annie bit the dust, and the world's a whole lot better place because of it. You know, there is one good thing that came out of it, though.
Annie.
Yes, Annie. She helped me find you, Cassie. She brought you to town. I mean, can you imagine that woman being so deluded to think that she could actually come between me and Joshua? And then to think that we were so stupid that we wouldn't buy into her game and know what she was up to. What was that?
What?
The thing you dropped.
Oh, this. It's contact solution.
I had no idea you wore lenses. Would you drop it last night?
Yeah, I did, and I have extremely sensitive eyes, and this stuff is just
You know,
great.
I should get the brand name because my brother Rusty has that same problem. May I?
No, actually, this isn't the same bottle. The original bottle's back home. I'm out of it. That's why I had to come back and get this. But when I get home, I'll call you, and I'll tell you the brand name.
Oh, okay. Thanks. So what were we talking about?
When?
Before, just before.
Annie.
Why?
Beats me.
Because she, I think, is on the other side, right?
No, that would be the underside, because God knows she didn't walk through pearly gates.
No, she took the elevator to the basement, right to the boiler room.
No, I have to go. I have to go. It's been great talking to you guys.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye. Thanks. You are so smug, Reva. You don't think I can screw things up between you and your loving little sister? You watch me.
Okay. Well, things worked out for you and Josh in the end, right? That can happen for me, can it?
You deserve all kinds of happiness, sweetie.
Yeah. It's his heart. He feels so bad. He feels like everything's his fault.
What, you mean Dinah getting burned?
Yeah. He said, what if down deep inside he really wanted this to happen? I mean, it broke my heart listening to him. I'm like, I couldn't believe he was saying those things.
You know, Cassie, I'd like to tell you to just sit back and relax and wait for it all to work itself out. But then I'd be lying to myself about how I really felt.
How do you feel?
Tell him. Tell him. And once you told Hart that the baby you're carrying is his, he'd come back to you. I know it because you love each other and you belong together.
You're right. You're right. I have to do this. I have to tell him.